The current file opens by calling SCP-046 a predatory botanical mass in southwestern Kentucky. The deeper the record goes, the less secure that certainty begins to look. The site is ringed with fences, barricades, lethal traps, and permanent guards. Staff inside 50 kilometers are screened for serious illness, injury, or self-destructive risk before they are allowed near the perimeter. SCP-046-1 is the vegetative mass itself, and SCP-046-2 is the 20-meter ring of land around it. In the current file, that clearing is not a refuge, but the object's primary feeding area. The official description says SCP-046 can attract prey from within 50 kilometers by hallucinogenic means, and evacuation only counts if the person is taken beyond that outer limit. The current file says the attraction is not random. It selects the badly injured, the gravely ill, and people already pulled toward self-destruction by the file's own logic. Those who lie before SCP-046-1 are described as prey for rot, spores, and insects emerging from within the mass. The article names MRSA, black mold-like paralysis, and total consumption as stages of feeding. Because the object may be capable of growth, the Foundation orders SCP-046 to be starved of prey. Would-be arrivals are to be intercepted, killed before reaching the site, and disposed of elsewhere. Addendum 46, Dakaf, introduces a second layer of fear. Possible mimetic effects tied to knowledge of SCP-046. Access to document 046-07 is restricted precisely because some personnel responded to the anomaly in unusual ways. Document 046-07 identifies the same anomaly, but not as Euclid. In that buried version, SCP-046 is safe, fenced off, and guarded without being framed as an actively predatory organism. That earlier procedure allows screened personnel with life-threatening disease to enter SCP-046 cupboard Hunfit Spores. It also permits D-Class selected for termination and even some civilians to approach the site under Foundation control. The hidden description portrays SCP-046-1 as a cylinder of ordinary plant matter with no anomalous molecular traits. Its strangeness lies instead in the pull it exerts on nearby people who did not know it existed. In that older file, the afflicted say, the place came to them in a dream, and that pain receded on entry. The effect is described as voluntary. Vines cover the body. The subject stays calm and communicative, and decomposition finishes within 2 hours. Addendum 0461 explains the break in tone. 05 Command orders SCP-046 reclassified as Euclid and demands that the primary document be rewritten to emphasize predation and erase voluntary language. Dr. Edward Carter answers that there is no evidence SCP-046 harms the unwilling, and argues that some things are contained because they are strange, not hostile. The next addendum removes him from the project and leaves 05's rewrite in force. SCP-046 therefore ends in 2 official voices that never reconcile. The current posture is Euclid, heavy guard, prey deprivation, and restricted knowledge, while the buried record still describes relief, consent, and a peaceful death the Foundation chose to suppress.